like I've never seen a Merkur before.
Yo, what's up? This is Kyle from Mid-Grade Garage. So I just rolled up to Devin's place because we have the smart coils for the Merkur, and we actually have the wiring. I made a couple harnesses for the wiring just to run it across, so it should be perfect. I mean, I went like 2 or 3 feet in length on each of the wires. That way we had plenty of wire to actually get to the ECU. Hopefully we should just be able to wire this thing in real quick and then fire it up. Well, we're gonna have to change a couple things, but then we should be able to fire it right up, and it should run better now than it has, because I'm assuming that coil's been going bad this whole time, so we'll get right to it. All right.
It did not.
So these are the harnesses that I've built for the coil right now. They're just some extension harnesses. And Devin didn't want to bring the coil over here. I have no idea where I was previously standing, but I feel like it was somewhere around here. So this is our LS coil now. It's just 4 of them and then some extension harnesses. We're just gonna wire them into the ECU real quick, and hopefully this turtle fire up. Got these guys disconnected. I'm just gonna kind of throw them to the side over here for now. Kind of like this. Like that, all 4 of them just over here. Since we don't need this, I'm thinking we're just gonna take our coil and maybe just mount it back here. Or maybe even further back, like back here. What do you think, Caleb?
Yeah, I would say wherever we can put it so that we're not draping anything across the intake, or not the exhaust manifold or turbo.
Yeah, it's kind of trying to get away from everything.
Yeah, so either back there or maybe here.
Yeah,
it's just over the intake manifold.
Yeah, we can do
over the valve cover.
Well, the problem is we both know damn well that there's no rain tray in here.
Yeah,
and all that gets wet right
and
now.
we're already we're draining water down onto the ECU through those holes.
Yeah, and so I'm thinking maybe we should try and
yeah, that's something that's got to change pretty quick.
Yeah, we need to put something up there, or just completely put a sheet underneath that thing so that nothing gets wet anymore. Good plan, great plan.
You know, I just realized we just keep throwing money at this thing.
Well, unfortunately, that's how you get cars running.
Well, no. I just mean it was a $250 car that I alone have almost $1,500 in. That's not counting everybody else.
Hey, we ain't talking about how much money's in it. That's not the point of this thing.
This is the budget-friendly builder.
This is
whose budget?
All right. Well, at the very least, let's get this plug wired up and let's see if we can get this thing started real quick.
Yeah.
All right. Stop sneezing.
I know. So right now I am fixing the wiring. It was a lot more hectic in here. Mainly just trying to route the wires in the same directional area and have them split at the areas where they're supposed to, instead of having one going over here and then 16 going 3 different places. So we're just making the trail and slowly making them split the way that they're supposed to go. Is this what they're talking about with all these wiring people? It's like, yeah, you see a bunch of codes and wires, but then when you see it organized, it's a lot better. It's
a lot cleaner. Looks good.
Yep. So now I'm at the stage where I'm gonna start looming all these wires to the front.
Sweet. It's gonna look so much better when we get done with it.
Yep. Get her done.
Yes, sir. All right, Fernando. Looks like you cleaned this dog up pretty good.
It's all right. We still need to do a little bit more things. Last one is gonna be the fuel pump right here, but for this has to be for another day, only because we don't have soldering here, and these are the only 2 wires that still need to be short, only because the spray wire goes directly to this battery right here, and I'm only guessing that this is going to be the spot that the battery is going to be now.
Yep. I mean, comparatively to last time we were working on this, it doesn't have wiring laying everywhere, so that's a big bonus.
Oh yeah all right, well
we just got to put the battery terminals on it real quick, and I think Caleb's just got to finish a couple wires on the coil, and Devin's currently switching the tune over to V's on smart coil.
Sweet.
And then be able to fire this dog up real quick.
Awesome. I just have one more wire to do, and it's not even going to affect us working on it at all.
Perfect.
So
good stuff.
Sweet. Yep, let's get her done.
Good work. Caleb is currently finishing plugging the coils in. I believe he's onto the grounds now.
I got to power all of the coils, and then we've got grounds to lock down, and then we're ready to fire.
Oh snap!
Try it out. We're working into the dark though.
Yeah, we are, but
we're avoiding weather.
It has been quite monsoony and sunny. It's been a little bit of both today because
Sunny.
what do you expect in beautiful Oregon?
Yeah,
Well,
what were we supposed to get? Tornadoes and golf ball sized hail?
yeah, they said there was gonna be tornadoes and golf ball sized hail, and guess what? None of it happened. It was a light drizzle.
Nope, everyone just put their blankets on top of their
I
car
will
for no
say
reason.
there was wind the very next day, and it knocked my entire back fence over.
I mean, I know it.
Hey, we got some spinning, so let's see if she fires up.
Oh,
I have a feeling that we
the
are.
coils are not in the right order. God damn!
Wow.
We got spark though.
We got spark. We just need to get this thing in the right order, and it'll start, huh?
Alright.
Yep.
Do we know what order is the right order?
Nope.
One eternity later.
All right, we're over here working on the Merkur again, but as per the usual in Oregon, it is just coming down. It's just raining out here, but we're gonna get this thing fired up and running. Fernando is currently wiring in. We have a little digital dash for this thing. It's gonna be super, super cool. I'm really excited to show that off, but then I think we are gonna see if the firing order is right or if it's just gonna shoot another shotgun shell out of the exhaust, but we'll see how it goes. We got Fern routing the tetanus here, getting the GPS wire for the digital dash.
Fun note. Fernando's never had a tetanus shot.
We were just talking about this yesterday too.
We were.
That's the best part.
You know, I don't think not having a tetanus shot and living in Oregon is a great idea.
I work on classic cars too. That's even the cherry on top. Talk about rust buckets.
This man.
You gotta take a shot the old-fashioned way.
The first person.
Yeah, you get tetanus and then you go get a shot.
You make it or you
He's
don't.
like, are you a tweaker? No, tetanus. We got it through here. Caleb was just like, you know what? Let's snip this harness and let's just use that to fish it out. So we went ahead and did that. Now we're out here. But for right now, we can see if it works, and then once we get everything all together, we can do the final tucking and harnessing and looming and all that stuff.
Yeah, well, we can see if this turd fires up real quick and kind of go from there. All right, flick the switch.
Okay. Accessory.
ACC. Yep, we got accessory. Son of a bitch. So yeah, the battery is dead completely in the Merkur. Shocker! I mean, it's got a freaking hole in the battery, so we're gonna pull this your element over and get it fired up real quick. As long as the element starts. It's a Honda, of course it's gonna start though, right? Good Honda.
Fernando, you want to see what's going to explode?
Now that we got it hooked up, let's see if it's gonna shoot a fireball. Good Lord! All right, what'd we change? What'd we change?
I advanced the trigger 180 degrees, so it should be moved forward a cylinder. Right now we are one cylinder behind where we started. Go for it.
Oh my God.
Sounds right to me.
That sounds correct. We're on, boys!
We're on.
She fired up.
Now we're down.
A little gas.
Rich as a pig, go figure.
Yeah, well, I changed the injector dead times to what they were supposed to be. Alright, so right now we are just setting the timing on the Merkur. We're a few degrees out. Our timing is locked in. 312 degrees is our offset. Ignition settings. Put it back on dynamic so it follows the map. Alright, now give it a couple revs. Sounds much better. Sounds much happier. All right, while we were sitting there thinking of stuff and I was adjusting the tuning view to get this thing ready for the dyno again, we decided we should probably fix the alternator correctly. Right now we just have it on a single wire down here. This blue wire that's just hanging out is for our voltage sense for the alternator to actually turn it on. We grabbed another pin from a Honda ECU, and we will pin that into the standalone and use the standalone for alternator control. So let's get started on that.
I'm never concerned with making things pretty the first try because I have never once gotten everything right on the first try.
Yeah, first
And
it's
always,
get it going.
Yeah, we always end up pulling things apart.
Yep.
So
That's why I'm just like, get it done,
That's-
make it work,
yeah.
and then I'll go over it.
Yeah, I'm very much in that wheelhouse. Like, as far as like skill sets we have, we all provide pretty unique skill sets. But I hate wrenching. I absolutely hate wrenching.
And I'm over here being like, you know what? I'm gonna leave some wires hanging out just so we can
They're
figure
service
out
loops.
What colors they are. And
They're
all that
service
stuff.
loops.
It's all the same color.
They are all the same color.
They're all the same color.
Yes. I probably should have told Kyle to grab a different color wire for each of the signals. That was my fault. Damn, that's a big ass bird. Where you going, bird? Come back. You know, I just like birds and shit. So Oregon had other plans for us.
Here's that golf ball size hail that they were telling us last week.
Baseball size is what they say. Baseball size.
Now that's crazy.
Yeah. Run! Run inside!
So we got as much work as we could done on the Merkur, given the rain and running around looking for parts and stuff, but they did get it running a whole lot better. It actually runs now and it doesn't just shoot shotguns out of the exhaust.
Oh.
Bow!
We did find that we were able to pick up 5 degrees from where we were on the dyno previously,
Which is good.
so that'll equate to more power right out of the gate when we put it back on the dyno.
And realistically, once we get this thing timed right, it should rev faster, be more responsive, and once the tip-in's in there too, when the tip-in goes, like... I mean,
The tip-in's good now.
Oh,
too.
is it like...
Yeah,
much
it was definitely because of it being the timing being so far retarded.
So yeah, well, Smart Coils is a success. So at this point, we just gotta kind of like wrap up what the car needs finished, just a couple smaller things, and then to the dyno, see if we can actually make some real power numbers.
Alternator wire.
Yeah, man, our alternator wire. We set it up for the ECU is set up to do the OBD1 Honda ECUs or the OBD1 Honda alternators. So they use PWM to control the field on the alternator and give it a determined voltage, like how hard it's supposed to work. This is a 1980s Ford alternator, so they're usually literally ran to a light on the dashboard.
That's so beautiful. I love it. You gotta love the way Ford does it back then.
The simplicity.
Simplicity. Keep it easy as long as it works, right? Well,
And that's what engages the field on the alternator to charge.
yeah. So next time we should just be able to roll the Merkur out. We're probably gonna bleed the brakes and then get this thing on the dyno and see if we can actually make some power numbers. So see you guys then.
Deuces.
All right, now it's the next morning. Well, I guess it's probably about a week later at this point, realistically.
1 week later.
1 week later. We are here with the Merkur, and we're ready to dyno it for real this time. Really hoping that this thing makes some good power. I'm thinking it's gonna make some good power today. How you guys feeling about it?
Still hoping for 240. 250.
James said 250 yesterday.
I
So
want 250.
we have a boost controller, so we can always get there.
But at what cost?
That's what I was saying. But we have the technology, so one way or another, we're gonna make some power. I still think regardless, 220 or more. 220 or more.
Definitely. Minimum.
Minimum. Merkur's battery is completely dead. Every single time I go to drive this thing, the battery's dead in it. So we're gonna get it jump started. And then we're gonna go drive it around for a minute just to get the battery charged up a bit in it, make sure it's happy, you know, before we go dyno. There's a lot going on today. There's a car meet down the street and everything, but we got a V8 Jeep on the dyno and gonna get the Merkur going. Should be a good day though. The first time it's really gonna drive on the street too. Is that wheel bearing?
Something like that.
It does rev over 4.
It does.
It does kind of stop That's good enough.
What's up, Dana?
Oh, dude. I'm gonna dyno this turd.
When?
Right now.
Where?
Right there.
I'm gonna come over.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm coming.
What the hell is this?
The Merkur.
Oh, Merkur. It's on 4CI.
Hey, Black, I've never seen a Merkur before. Sick 510. Hey, Caleb. Hey, Paul.
I think it's out of gas.
Huh?
I think it's out of gas.
Oh, really?
I mean,
Could be.
got this dog going.
Alright, so we're doing guesstimations. Are we making more horsepower with the Ep.3 coil packs?
James said he's thinking maybe we could make 250.
250 with coil packs. I'm still at 250.
I'm still at 220, yeah. If we're making 220 though, we're making good torque, so.
The wiring looks mids in here now.
Yeah, pretty mid, right?
Wait, did you guys just cut that off?
Yeah. You know.
Not just.
Has this always been on?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, come on, baby. We want to hear some actual boost today. James doesn't even. Is he good? He's trying to be tight now, trying to a little bit more. So. Definitely runs higher now.
Yeah, she rips higher now.
141 to 200, huh? Yeah, not too bad for the first pull. So 156, 208.
From literally where I had it now. 95 feet. So a little over 200.
He has saved us yet again with more parts every time.
In all fairness, I said I was gonna.
All right.
Easy.
As soon as it came into boost, it fell off like a rock. Hey guys, Kyle from Midgrade. I know this is a random jump in the middle of the video again, but basically we did run out of fuel pressure on the Merkur. There is something wrong with the fuel system, but I mean, what do you expect for a car that's been sitting for 20 some odd years, you know? So we're gonna go through the whole fuel system, get new fuel lines, fuel pump. We might even put a fuel cell in it and a surge tank just so we can get away from all the issues we're having with it right now. But I know it's a random jump, and you're not going to see the Merkur for the rest of this video, unfortunately, because we ran out of time, and we had to get the car off the dyno, like, right then, because there was 2 other vehicles getting dynoed. One of them is Fernando's truck. You'll see that in this video. I forgot to ask the other guy for permission to film, so I'm not going to use the footage of his car, but you'll get to see Fernando's truck, and we'll get to see how much power it makes, because let me tell you, that thing rips. It is a quick truck. and he's only just getting started on it. That's just what he got it as. So let's see how much power his truck can make right now.
But when I went and got food, I put 5 gallons of race fuel in it.
How much power do you think it's gonna make?
680, 7 wheel, the Whipple supercharger, oil catch can, catless, MBRP, big exhaust. It's got a upgraded Mustang GT differential in it as well, and then it's got the 8.875 fully on it. So it's a stage 2 Whipple supercharger, and I was told it's on a puff gas tube pushing 7. So we'll see what it is.
All right. And 490.
Yep. 100 more than I thought it'd be. So, about 10 pounds.
Make this time.
588. All I got told was so much that it has this.
You got told it had 15 pounds. You're about 5 pounds shy.
Just straight lied to you on the boost.
Hey, don't worry. I bought an Audi that's been 9.7 and 5.4, 6130, and I've yet to do that. But it's been 10.1 and 6.1. It's almost 600.
No, it's a ripper, dude. This thing's a great little work truck, huh? 10 PSI, even though you were told that it made 15 PSI.
Even with race fuel.
Even with race fuel.
More parts.
More parts, man.
But
That's
I gotta
easy
do
to
the other
do.
cars first.
Yeah. Z comes first. Z first.
And then the other Z maybe.
Yep.
And then the Evo. And then this.
And then this. This drives great though at 590. I mean, it drives great at 590.
I'm not even mad at all.
Dude, it still makes almost 600 to the wheels. On a good old work truck.
Yeah, take this thing, you know, fill it up with whatever you want in the back.
Yeah, tow the Z to an event in this thing.
And then make someone mad real quick.
Yeah, just gotta put your business on the side of it.
Yeah, you're good, James.
Alright guys, awesome. Thank you so much for watching. I know it was a little bit of a letdown, the Merkur not actually working and everything, but I guarantee next time you see the Merkur, it is going to be ready to rip, and it's going to be good because we are going to make sure we redo all of the fuel system. That's the last thing it looks like it needs. We got everything wired, everything seems to be running fine, so just got to get the fueling dialed in and then we're going to be good to go. But thanks for watching, guys. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and subscribing down there somewhere. I don't remember exactly where it is, but don't forget to share this video with your friends too, because I really think if other people see the Merkur, they might fall in love with it too. The thing's a great little car. So thanks for watching again, guys, and you guys take it easy.